Okay.
Are we on?
I think we're on.
Is this thing
Hi,
on?
guys. So, happy Super Bowl Sunday.
Yay.
So, this is our second podcast
Slash vlog slash
Facebook Live.
shenanigans.
And today we are, well, I guess we should again introduce ourselves. We just start going and we're like, blah. So I'm Eva, the Rockabilly Diva. Hello.
I'm Shonda, aka the Princess.
Yes. And
This is Women in Song.
yep. And you can find us on.
You can find us on Podbean at Wine, Women, and Song. You can also find us here on YouTube, Wine, Women, and Song. You can also follow our thrilling Instagram at Wine, Women, and Song Gals on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes. And today, because it is Super Bowl, we decided it was a great day to do a little beer
tasting.
Everybody's doing beer today, right?
Yes, I think
So we wanted to represent part of what we do is, besides music, which is our focus, we like to feature locally made, handcrafted craft cocktails, beer, spirits. So today we are featuring a flight of 3 different beers. This one is Liquid Sunshine Blonde.
Blonde ale.
So this is actually made here in Sacramento. You can go to Hoppy Brewing Company. So that's one of the beers that we're featuring that are locally made.
Yep. And we're excited to try it out because
Yes.
I've not had it. So
Yes.
let's
Cheers.
do that. Cheers.
Woo!
Yum.
That is
I like
yummy.
it. It's nice and light.
Light.
I think it's a good spring or summer.
Very
I
summery.
think,
Good call. That's a great call.
It's a little citrusy. Don't you think? I do.
Hoppy. Yeah, herbaceous. I said herbaceous. I like it. It's
You
good.
got innocent.
It's cold and yummy. It's
Yep,
really
I
good.
love
Yeah.
So today, what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about our week and the amazing shows we got to see. And I think there's a couple of people on Facebook. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
So we had an exciting week of music.
We really have.
On Wednesday night at Harlow's, we got to see the Delta Bombers, the Voodoo Glow Skulls, and the Reverend Horton Heat featuring Big Sandy. We did miss the rest, the Fly Right Boys, but the show was pretty amazing. It was fun.
I would have to maybe put that, I mean, I don't know if I could say top 5, but maybe top 10 shows of my entire life.
It was so good.
It was very
so good.
Fun.
And we got to hang out with Chris from the Delta Bombers. And they're also merch guy.
Merch guy, Rich.
Merch guy.
Didn't get to say hi to Andrew too much. I got to
No,
kind
he
of
was
wave
kind of
at
floating
him,
around.
but yeah, didn't get to hang too much with him. But fun. Chris came and got in our little VIP booth that we had at
It
Harlow's.
was so fun.
Got to hang out and chit chat and
Real down to earth. Like we like it when the musicians are like they want to like connect with people that come to see them and support them, and it's like it was so fun.
which brings
So
me
good,
to, if you
so
want to
good.
see some snippets of that show, you are welcome to check out, of course, this channel on YouTube, Wine, Women, and Song on YouTube. Also, we have some pretty cool clips on the Instagram also. So you can, if you missed that show, I'm sorry you missed that show. But we have some very good footage of that and pictures. And
Yes,
stuff.
it was sold out. And I haven't even posted all of my pictures or videos, I don't think. But it was a great show.
It was.
So because I'm a weirdo and I love to support bands and buy their merch, so I picked up this
Come to Sacramento.
new
She'll
album.
buy all your merchandise.
I will.
She'll buy all
I'll
of it.
try if I
Yeah,
have enough
yeah.
money. So this is the Delta Bombers' latest
Yes.
album.
You gotta pull it out.
Cool. I am going
Pull
to.
it out.
I will, but look at how awesome. It's so good. I listened to it last night. It's great, but this
This is the exciting
but
bit.
this is the excitement of it all. Like it's yellow.
vinyl. What?
I love when musicians, artists do colored vinyl.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
And you feel like you collected something.
Yeah. The album is just so good. Like I just wanted to listen to it over and over again. but I had to make room for other
We love the
stuff
Delta
in my
Bombers.
mind last night. Yes, we do love the Delta Bombers.
And big thanks, shout out to Wild Records.
Yes, thank
Continuing
you.
to produce the
Yeah,
music we absolutely love.
Yes,
For sure. Yes.
And it was a good night. Like, people were there for music. It was great.
It was
great.
It was a good feeling. I always use that word, but fellowship. It's a feeling of fellowship that you're with some like kind. And it was a great lineup. It was kind of kept the whole night going. Voodoo Glow Skulls also were kind of sandwiched in the middle there.
Oh my God, so good.
Got my mama out in the mosh pit for the
She
first time
was.
in her whole life. She was like, "What is this?" And she told me later, she said, I was just kind of taking my cues from you. I didn't know what to do, but I saw you were pushing those people back into that circle. So I pushed the people back in the circle too. I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
So
And
cute. It was
she's
so
still talking
cute.
about it.
Oh,
She wants to go hit up a
She's
mosh pit again. Who's got a mosh pit
Super
going?
excited about it.
She loved it.
That was good. It was
such
fun.
a good night.
Yeah. And thank you, Robert, for shouting out to Shonda,
I
myself,
know,
and the parental
parentals.
unit.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. That was what a nice
I know,
time.
that was sweet. That
Very,
was
very good.
And then hanging out with us afterwards. We got to hang out with Robert, Big Sandy, a little bit after.
Yep.
Had a cocktail with him. It was just a good night. I mean, like, I wish it was the weekend because I would have stayed out longer, but
Yeah. Thank you for the great show.
Yeah.
Really, truly. Yeah.
And then I went, Shonda didn't go, to go see
Loser.
James Hunter 6 the following night at Harlow's. And that show was amazing. I love James Hunter. He is, I can't even express, like, he's so talented. Guitar playing, like, it was right up front.
And performance.
Yes,
And
performance.
I got to see the videos. You can see the videos on Eva's, on her Instagram, and hopefully also on our Instagram shortly.
I'll share them,
Yeah.
because I think that's what we're trying to do is, like, it's a kind of a joke with a friend of ours that we go to shows so you don't have to. But we would love for you to come to shows to support music that comes through because we want them to come back.
Absolutely.
So,
support it or lose it. Venues, bars, bands. Support them.
I did buy a James Hunter album, and then I got to take a picture with him.
Yay!
So this album is
Yeah,
amazing as well. I listened to it last night. He is so talented. His music's kind of, it's blues. It's kind of
very
soulful. Yeah, I mean,
almost sometimes I'm listening and I'm like, ska?
there is
what's going on?
I don't know. Yeah, because he does a lot of these little sounds that are like
true.
Yeah,
true. And the energy is there.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
he's
good.
an amazing performer, and he has a horn section, and that was super fun. And
Love them horns.
Yeah,
Woo.
absolutely.
Woo.
Just like the Voodoo Glow Skulls, they had a horn section.
That was so fun.
I mean, yeah, that
Lots
was
of
so
energy.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. And I did
Yeah.
buy 2 albums from them as well. Like I bought a double album from the Voodoo Glow Skulls. It's like a Spanish one album. It's all in Spanish, and then the other one is like the regular, I guess the English version of that
Okay.
Spanish one. I haven't listened to it yet because I'm a busy girl.
True.
And then
True story.
Friday night, we went out to see our friends, Diana and the Cherry Kings.
Love
They were playing at a local brewery.
Another brewery. We got to sample some really good beer from there.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm not like a huge beer drinker.
Mhm.
I don't drink a lot of beer. I'm usually the girl with the
I do.
little mixed cocktail, or red wine is my absolute fave. Anybody who knows me knows that. But you know what? I have to say, the Tilted Mash Brewery, they're producing some really delicious beers. And I
Really
had like
good.
maybe 3 or 4 maybe beers. I don't know. And no headache, because that's why I don't really like beer. It always makes me sick. I always get like a bad headache or a stomach ache, or I'm just feeling kind of nauseous at the end of the night. But I drink their beer, and I don't know what they're doing over there, but it was pretty magic.
So
Maybe it was the
good.
music too. Maybe we
Yeah.
can just credit the whole evening to Diana and her Cherry King,
Yeah.
because it felt like, I would say, it wasn't a normal show. And I think the energy from the crowd, because I feel like the show is in Elk Grove. I feel like a lot of people didn't know what hit them. They didn't know what was coming. They didn't see it coming. and they were like so excited. And that energy, you know, when a band is interacting with an audience and the audience is enthusiastic and maybe they don't know what kind of music it is or they don't know the performer, but they're so they are just having a good time. And when that happens, there's like, it's an electricity. It's a little pop, pop, pop.
Well, and they tried something. They tried something a little new this time. The fellas in the band. You know, Diana's always dressed up. She always looks amazing.
Hashtag Groove Mafia.
Yes.
Hashtag Groove Mafia. Look it up.
But the boys, the guys, the fellas, they were wearing like
black
slacks,
hair all
suits,
done, all groomed.
Not that they're sloppy most of the time, but you know, it's jeans and t-shirts usually. But this time they were all very together, ties, suspenders. They looked great, and I think that kind of changed it up as well. Like for them, you know, I feel like
show up for the job you want.
Yeah,
it was,
and the crowd was receptive.
They were very receptive, but yeah, there was definitely an electricity and a real energy that, you know, maybe, I mean, I wasn't alive when, you know, rockabilly first came about, obviously, but I feel like it was that energy where, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is great. Like that real true rock and roll energy. So good.
Hi, Sunny West.
Sunny West.
Hi. We love you too. And we will be talking about you eventually and your music, you know. So, okay, so Diana and the Cherry King show was amazing. It was kind of a short show, like a couple of hours. But because I go to a lot of live music events, Shonda went home. The Cherry Kings went wherever, and I went right over to Old Ironsides.
Yeah, that's right.
To catch my friend's band. They're called the Roa Brothers Band. They're kind of a when I first met them, the drummer brother said they were punk. They are not a punk band in the sense that they are a true punk band, but they do love that styling. But they're more, I feel like they're a little bit rock, Americana. There are some of their influences are like Talking Heads, REM, good REM, like the first album.
I feel like they have good marketing too. And they're good at putting themselves out there. They're good at like branding and marketing.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't wait for them to get a little bit of merch. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Rita, she plays the keyboards. She's kind of getting a little bit into the B-52s right now. I would say even her voice before knowing that she's kind of into the B-52s now, she really has that kind of Kate or Cindy kind of really, her voice just
powerful.
Oh, it's so powerful. Yeah. And they're great people. Like the brothers are amazing. And he's a great guitarist. Raymond is the brother. He plays the bass, and then Michael, he's the youngest brother. He plays the drums, and he's a great drummer. So, so I did that, and then I ended up going to have dinner, food, not dinner, because it would be food. We had last call drinks and food afterwards and chatted. And it's always fun to talk to Eddie because he has like way random knowledge on, you're just like, where did that come from? Like, so he is fun. They're fun people. And, this is me making connections with the local musicians and, you know, becoming friends with these people and supporting the music.
Yeah, we do what we can. We do what we can. And I mean, that's what it's all about for sure.
Yeah. And then last night I was bored.
Oh, wow.
I stayed home.
I made chili last night. Yay. So yeah, nothing music related.
But I did get to listen to these two awesome albums.
Once again, Delta Bombers and James Hunter.
Delicious. So that was kind of what I wanted to do last night, is kind of check out the music, and because this is my week, right? Like music.
That's right.
And then what else do we want to say what's coming up?
We have a few things. Well, one of the things I kind of wanted to touch on, just because it was this week, for anybody who loves rockabilly, rock and roll, I just wanted to pay tribute to, give homage to, make mention of the day the music died. Richie Valens and Big Bopper and Buddy Holly. And I can't really, I mean, there's nothing that would be a big enough tribute or an appropriate tribute to them, except to just say, thank you for the music. And
Absolutely.
I mean, the fact that they resonate so many years later, I mean, that speaks volumes about the kind of music they created and the revolution that they were a part of. And it affects me daily. So, cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers
to that.
Yeah. The day the music died, it didn't die because look, we're keeping it alive,
We're
right?
keeping it alive.
All of us. We're all
Hi,
keeping it alive.
Jerry.
Hi.
We are also Facebook living, so I kind of want to say hi. I can't read everybody because it's so far away, but
spectacles.
yes,
Yeah.
Jerry Prefontaine. We love you.
We love you, Jerry. Hi. Yes, from the Rockin' Rebels.
Yes.
Our friends from the South there, Southern California. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to touch base on that, and I know a lot of our rockabilly friends and rockabilly people are, they felt that, and I feel like every year people, you put the stuff up on, your Facebook or Instagram or whatever, but there's just not enough that you can say about that music, that lineage, that music, that it's a beautiful thing, and we just are so grateful, very grateful for that.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Well, I guess, at this point, maybe we could just talk about some upcoming events, because we do have some really exciting things that are coming up. Quickly, I just wanted to touch on the Sacramento Autorama is going to be coming up next week. So if you're like me.
Is it next week or the week after?
Oh, yes, I think you're right.
It's the teens.
You're right, because we're still at the beginning of February.
Yeah, we are.
That's true. I'm a little excited.
Yeah.
But that event, if you don't know, if you're not from the Sacramento area, it's a huge car show.
Yep.
Huge. And it's in its 69th year this year. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So lots of cars. It's at Cal Expo. It's always at Cal Expo. It's kind of a little pricey, like if you're bringing the whole fam, because I think the tickets are around like 25 or 20, I can't remember, and then the parking is 10 at Cal Expo, so you're in it to win it when you go. But it is, if you are a car enthusiast, if you love cars like we do, it's definitely a fun day. It's family friendly.
Yep.
A lot of people go, so it's a seen and be seen kind of a place.
Yep. There are vendors.
And the dates on that are the 15th, 16th, and 17th. Yep. And like I said, it's the 69th year of the Autorama. What?
Yeah, that's
crazy. And so you can get more information on that show at rodshows.com. So www.rodshows.com.
Rod, R-O-D.
Yeah.
Shows.com.
Yes.
And there'll be food and vendors, clothing vendors.
Some of our local car clubs come out. They have some cool builds out there, along with the really super, super pretty with the stanchions, the velvet rope around them. They have those too. So kind of any taste that you have as far as car builds, they have a lot of different makes and kinds. And, it's Cal Expo. It's fun. You just walk around, and hopefully the weather will be nice, but there's a lot of indoor too. So even if it's raining, you can go inside.
Wait, I heard the Punxsutawney didn't see his shadow.
Punxsutawney Phil, Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
early spring. Cheers to that.
I hope so too. Because over this rain and the wind, but it is sunny right now. See, it's so random.
Eva brings the sunshine. She brings the sun. So check that out for sure. There's usually live music at that too. I couldn't pull up any information about live music for this year. I know a lot of times we have Mitch Polzak, who is like a face-melting guitar player. He's amazing. He's so good. So he oftentimes will play the Autorama. I don't know if he's scheduled for this year. Like I said, I couldn't find anything regarding what kind of music. So Autorama, if you're listening, you'd like some live music for your girls, we could hook that up for you. But yeah, it'll be a good time regardless. It's going to be a fun day. So definitely check that out.
And then do we want to do next Friday? Is that the 7th?
So we have, there's some more really fun things. Next weekend's kind of jam-packed, actually.
Yeah, it is.
So you want to check out, we have a thing in Sacramento. If you don't know about Sacramento, it is the farm to fork capital of the world.
We used to be the city of trees. I do miss it.
But now we're farm to fork. So, which means, grow it, shoot it, eat it, basically. So
Yes.
we have a lot of really good chefs here. We have a lot of good eateries here. We have a lot of good, amazing bartenders here. And to that end, there have been some people who have organized a thing called Bacon Fest.
Yes.
And Bacon Fest is essentially exactly what it sounds like. It's sort of a glorification of bacon, and people who make cocktails with bacon and people who make food with bacon and restaurants that feature bacon menus and specials. And it's just kind of a crazy Sacramento thing. So that's next week.
We love bacon.
So you can check out Bacon Fest at multiple venues, like lots of restaurants, lots of bars are going to be featuring specials and cocktails and food that reflect the whole Bacon Fest thing.
So musically, the Torch Club is contributing, and they have artists that are doing songs from Kevin Bacon movies.
So to participate, if you have a band, you're going to choose songs that are from a Kevin Bacon movie.
Yes.
It's weird, but it's fun.
It's random. You're like, that was in a movie? I didn't know that. But I don't know if I've watched a ton of Kevin Bacon
what is there?
movies.
There's like Footloose. That's the only one I can think of. I'm horrible, but that's the only one that like comes really to mind.
But he has been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I must say, just like Matt Dillon, Kevin Bacon in his older years, way more handsome than when he was younger.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Like, just, some people grow into it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he definitely has. So
yeah. So for Bacon Fest at the Torch Club, they're doing like a 2-night thing, right? So that's going to be.
No, I think it's just
the Friday
night.
So it's Friday the 8th.
Yes.
February 8th. And our girl Diana and the Cherry King
are doing 3 songs, and also the Roa Brothers band will be doing songs as well. And then there's a list that goes on and on.
But yeah, they're all doing songs from
they're doing like 3
Kevin
songs
Bacon
each. So
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll just
in their
be like
own way, so whatever.
So now I think it's time. I think we're done with the Liquid Sunshine.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and break into this track 7, Panic.
So I'm an IPA girl, and this is one of my favorite IPAs, and it's by Track 7.
Also local to Sacramento. I'm telling you, we got good food, we got good beer.
Yeah.
Have you seen me? I like beer and food. So good. So yeah, let's sample this one. I think this is.
Yeah, I'm done as well.
Get this one going here.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday. All
people are already
I do what I want. Yeah. So
okay.
Let's give this one a whirl.
That was a horrible pour.
I'm the worst.
Oh my God. I'll do the next one.
I will never make it as a bartender ever.
Look at that.
But that's a big head. Don't we like a big head? I don't know.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
I don't either.
Okay, cheers to that. I'm gonna have a lot of foam in my mouth right now. Stop it! Oh my God!
Oh, that's delicious. Okay, I see why you like this. This is so good.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little. No, you don't. I'm just kidding.
No, this is like my favorite. It's really strong though.
I taste like, I don't know if flavor had a color, I would say green. It's very green, like skunky maybe. I don't know. Little.
It's really hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really hoppy. I feel like it's a little like a lot of IPAs. They're either citrusy or really hoppy. This one's kind of in the middle, I think.
So this is it's definitely a stronger flavor than the Liquid Sunshine. It's definitely more like pungent with a like herbaceous green hoppy flavor.
It's really like, I don't know, like really the percentage is really high.
Oh, I think it's
7%.
Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna get interesting.
That's like a one or 2 pints, and then you go to something lighter if you're going to continue to drink.
Right. Because otherwise,
go to a lager or like something lighter.
But Track 7. Getting back to these awesome breweries that we have locally. Track 7 is here, very very nearby and local to us in Curtis Park, and I mean, one of the reasons I really like them is like, especially during the summer, they do feature a lot of live music, and they kind of foster and, help sort of contribute to the music culture here in Sac.
They do, and they are dog friendly.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Family friendly
Yes.
venue. Like they're, it's kind of like warehousey, but they always have a food truck, and you
Little
can
room
bring
to
your
dance,
kids,
plenty of room
bring
to
your animals,
hang out. Yeah, and
I like it.
and they book live music, and I appreciate that. And I mean, I'll support anybody who's about that for sure.
Yeah. Especially on a nice day, having a beer and listening
In
to
those
music.
Sacramento summers.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
So let's get back to our music
Our
for
little calendar.
the weekend.
Yeah.
So on Saturday night, our good pal Elvis Cantu.
And we'll probably talk about him every episode.
Probably,
You'll probably be really sick of listening to us, but
we'll hear about Diana and Elvis
a whole lot because we love them and what they do and their music, of course. So you definitely do not want to miss this weekend. Elvis Cantu is playing not one but two shows. But the one locally here, it's in Sacramento at the Torch Club with
Josh Shorheim.
Josh Shorheim. We love him. Shorheim. She sells.
I am not good with that
Shorheim.
last name, but I love him.
Shorheim, I don't know.
Shorheim.
But however you say it, however you cut it, he's an amazing dude. And like the parentals were asking me, I talk about my parents a lot too. But my parents were asking me like, well, who is that guy and what does he sound like? And I was trying to describe it, and I'm like, it's like a time capsule from the 40s, 50s. The way he looks, the way he sounds, he's like.
I mean, he does look adorable in overalls.
He looks adorable in everything. Oh, well, anyway, but he really embodies like that. I mean, it's not a costume for him. I guess that's the best way to say it.
Yeah,
it's not a costume, the sound or the look. It's very genuine, and you can tell it's like. Can't even help it.
Yeah, and pretty much anyone that is in the rockabilly scene, the blues scene, even we live like this every day. This is not a costume. This is like true.
So we love when we see the genuine, the real. It's very nice.
Yeah,
and he's very real.
That show's going to be amazing. So like, if you had any other plans, you should just. Cancel them and come
out with us to the Torch Club in Sacramento.
It's going to be fun.
February 9th. So literally the night after Bacon Fest party with Diana.
Yeah.
So that whole weekend, just pitch a tent in the back of the Torch Club and find us out there because that's where we're going to be. But it's going to be.
We may be in the same clothes both nights. I don't know. We never know what happens when we're like out. Yeah,
very possibly. Yeah, it's going to be a great time though.
And it's the weekend.
I definitely invite all of you to check that out because, and you know what? Shout out to the Torch Club too because they continue. Like all these other venues, they give up. It's like, well, I didn't make $1 bajillion, so I'm just not going to book live music anymore. Torch Club, they are a music venue. Yep, they care about the musicians. They care about the music. Yep. They really are very true to their roots as a blues venue, but they offer a lot more than just blues. Also, they do a little bit of everything. So we like the Torch Club. We appreciate the Torch Club in Sacramento for continuing to do what they do. But that is a great weekend at
Thank you, Marina.
Yes, indeed.
For keeping the Torch Club alive.
Yes.
That is one of my favorite places to go. Even though there are clowns on the walls, which freak me out.
Creepy ass clowns.
Creepy clown pictures.
If you're a creepy clown fan, definitely check them out. Listen, you can make a whole road trip up here to Sacramento, and here's what you do. I'm going to tell you how you do this. You come up and you have breakfast/brunch at the creepy ass Pancake Circus, which is right down the street from me. So you go there, and it's creepy, clowntastic weirdness over there. And then you make a plan to go and see a really awesome live show at the Torch Club and see more creepy ass clowns. What is that?
True. I don't know.
Those two together, Sacramento, you're weird.
Yeah.
You're weird, Sac.
And I want to say, Arthur Henry's has a weird clown picture on the wall. as well. I'm gonna have to
Maybe
look.
that's like their homage to the because they're so Arthur Henry's is a newer bar venue,
It's a supper club.
but
Yeah, supper club.
but they I feel like they're really trying to pay an homage to like vintage supper house bar
Absolutely.
with the naga hide and the the little TV in the
It's
corner.
dark
It's
and
very
like
like
mafia.
1960s.
Yeah.
So maybe that's them tipping their hat to the Torch because Torch has been around forever.
Yeah.
So it's a cool place though. Check it out, Arthur Henry's. They don't have live music.
They
Once in
do
a while.
Every Friday.
Every Friday?
8 to 10.
Okay.
And it's going to be more of a loungy act, like a.
Shut my mouth.
I saw
They
this
are bringing music.
band a couple of weeks ago called K
That
Bossa.
girl- Yeah. I saw
Oh my
that.
God, it was
Yeah.
so fun. They
Yeah.
sing bossa nova music, but they were singing like 80s songs. Like they did the Psychedelic Furs,
Oh, wow.
and then they did some other like random 80s like tunes. And I'm all, I know that's like should be faster and it should be more heavy or dark. And it was so sexy.
That sounds like.
It was so
Fun.
fun. And I'm like, they need a CD, K Bossa.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Um,
we can handle that. We'll just keep bugging them until
I
they
need
do it.
to see them more. And
So I just wanted to mention it's not in Sacramento, but this is an awesome event. I think it's the first annual, maybe it's not. David Greenfield, if you're watching this, if it's not the first one, I apologize, and maybe you can correct me. But there's a really cool event coming up in the Bay Area, and it's called the Rock and Roll Flea Market. And it's like a really great idea. It's like bringing together vintage vendors, vinyl record vendors, live music, food, like all up in the mix. So it's like,
did I hear you didn't say booze though?
well, I think they have booze. I think that's a given, right? We're not going to be there if they don't have booze. I don't know.
Some places don't. I know,
So
we're awful.
it's called the Rock and Roll Flea Market. It's going to take place in Daly City. David Greenfield, who is also known as DJ Sid Presley, if you know that guy, and shout out to him because he's keeping it going in the Bay. He is booking music, he DJs, he books shows, he helps bands. He's like a wonderful ambassador for live music in the Bay Area. So we love and appreciate him. But anyway, he is doing this Rock and Roll Flea Market. The date is Sunday, February 10th. So when you're all done eating your bacon and seeing all your rockabilly in Sacramento, cruise on down to the Bay and check out the Rock and Roll Flea Market. So Sunday, February 10th, the hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. There's over 30 vendors there. They have, like I said, vinyl, vintage, and then, of course, live music. Yeah. I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's either Pacelli or Pacelli. I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering that. Pacelli Event Center in Daly City. The big headliner is Surfer Joe from Italy.
Oh.
But there's a bunch of other supporting acts, including from the Bay Area, the Young Barons. So you definitely want to check that out. Like road trip.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
You're dry again.
I'm super dry.
You need more beers.
More beers.
Yeah.
We're going to save that last one.
Oh, the cappuccino stout.
Yeah, she's a stout girl.
I do. I like it dark.
Girl.
Yes.
She still is, like when you
I'm the
pour.
worst. Okay, help me
pour
out.
like this.
Look, she's going to show me how.
And you pour, but already there's so much.
So much
I'll just
foam.
wait. I'll
it's
just
all
wait.
foamy.
Let me let it go down.
All right, fine.
Hi, Chuck and Mike. Hi. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about? Anything else going on? I feel like there's more stuff. We want to kind of be a couple of
your
weeks
friends
ahead.
that are Pioneer. What is your pals? The tour.
Okay,
There was a thing. Hold up.
Yep, we got it. Okay, so I don't know if anyone knows who the Urban Pioneers are. They are a fun, how would you describe them? Like
Americana.
Kind of bluegrassy a little bit, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was introduced to them by my friend Diana with a Y, Diana from Diana and the Cherry King.
Oh,
She loves them.
yeah.
Because they have a Waffle House song and she's like obsessed with that song. But they're doing a tour, none here in California. It's all kind of Kansas,
We'll get there.
Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky. But yeah, hopefully they come back. They did come through here, was it like 2 years ago?
That sounds right.
maybe a year and a half or something.
Yeah.
But they're fun. So if you want to check them out, I'm sure they're on Spotify or Pandora or Apple.
Check them out.
I don't know what the Apple
iTunes.
Thing. Yeah, whatever.
I think she's trying to say iTunes.
Yeah, because I'm an Android person.
Warring phones. She's Android. I'm iPhone. So
my camera's better.
She does take good pictures.
So, if you want to check them out, look them up. Look up their tour dates. I don't live in Springfield, Illinois, so I won't.
But
be
hey,
going there.
for you out there in those areas, there's some good shows coming up for sure. You want to check them out. Now, these kids they're from SAC, right? Or no?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Correct us. Somebody correct us. The Urban Pioneers. Where are they from?
Where are they from?
Somebody holler.
We love to learn new things. We don't always know everything. We just like to talk about what we talk about.
Well, yeah, and just, support everybody that we can as much as we can.
Yeah.
So I think
we're gonna kind of move on to some here's another Sacramento group. Hank Biggs and Hard Tops.
Hard Tops.
Why did I hi? That's weird. Hard Tops.
Because you were high,
I guess.
Yeah.
Hank Biggs and the Hard Tops. I do this stuff at work, and so I get all like
mixed. Yeah.
So they're doing a show at 1849 Brewing Company in Grass Valley on Valentine's Day. It starts at 8. It goes to 1. I've not been to this brewing company
I haven't
yet.
been there either, but I keep seeing that name coming up, so I think they're doing like a lot of live shows.
Yeah. So they're a fun band. They're a little bit. They have some good music to dance to. If you're a swing dancer,
very danceable.
Come out and see them.
Yeah.
They've played at Viva in the past. But they're a fun band. They're good guys, and
should be fun.
It'll be fun and danceable. So go out and check them out in Grass Valley at 1849 Brewing Company in Grass Valley. Again, I'm going to keep on repeating myself, I guess.
We need more beer.
Wow.
That's what's happening.
Oh, my God. I didn't eat this morning, people. Okay. So then we're going to go a little bit into Los Angeles.
Because we love our SoCal.
Yes, we do.
Love you.
And this club, the Cicada Club, if you've never been there before, it's a beautiful supper club. Art Deco.
Original landmark.
I mean, it's amazing.
It's like, worth the road trip. It's worth the drive.
Yes, to go to this
there.
place.
Yeah.
They do dinners. They're kind of pricey. If you're going, you're probably going to spend with drinks and dinner about $100 a person. I've done that with a friend because we wanted to see. Well, yeah, and we wanted to. Everyone has to have that experience. But they are having a Valentine's Day show, a dinner dance, with the Jack's with an apostrophe S, Cats with a C. But this place is amazing.
I don't know the Jack's Cats. Holler at us, Jack's Cats. Who are you? Where are you from?
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it.
I don't have a whole lot of information because we're still trying to figure this all out, people. We're sorry. But we just want to let everyone know what's out there.
Stay with us. Stay with us.
Yeah, stay with us and keep following us
on a fun journey, right? It's all
YouTube.
about the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get better someday. Or maybe you like this, like what we're doing. I don't know.
If you like this, you've come to the right place.
Yes,
if you
exactly.
Like silly girls drinking beer and booze and talking music, you are in the right
Absolutely.
Place. Yeah.
And then it's a little later in the year, but on April 19th, the Jive Aces are playing. They are from the UK. They are
around the Viva time, right?
It is. It's like the week after Viva.
So just stay.
Yeah.
Just stay.
Viva's in Las Vegas, but this is in Los Angeles.
But you can drive. It's not
you
that
can
far.
drive. I know a lot of people that do stay in LA.
Why not?
Afterwards.
Yeah, why not?
But the Jive Aces, they're a great like a swing band. They have piano, horns, bass, whatever. Like
beautiful people.
Yeah,
beautiful people,
Ian,
beautiful music.
I love you. He's amazing. He is the nicest guy. His wife tours with them as well. And sometimes they sing with other female musicians.
Mm-hmm.
They have guest appearances on stage with them. And last time I saw them at the Cicada Club, it was amazing. And they had a friend from the UK that was there that is in one of their videos, and him and his wife are like amazing dancers. Like, very, I mean,
yeah, if you
adorable.
are a swing dancer person, this is the band.
This is the band
not
to see.
miss.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
Have to go and see that.
And there's, of course, other musical entertainment at the Cicada Club. So if you want to go to their website, the Cicada Club, it's CICADA Club.
Yeah.
You can just look it up and see if you're in LA that whatever weekend that is, and check out whatever they have musically. It's always going to be something like danceable, like something swing dance,
elegant.
something
more
elegant,
more elegant. Yeah.
You really, I think they have a dress code. I mean, you don't have to fancy pants it up. I mean, like I would, and I did, but you want to be a little more than like jeans and a t-shirt. If you're going to go out to I don't even think they let you in with
they have
jeans
a dress
and a
code or
t-shirt.
something.
Yeah, I think you have to be a
SoCal
little more.
peeps, chime in. Do you have to have a dress code?
Yeah.
You need to like dress proper.
And if you're going to want to do dinner and a show, you want to make reservations ahead of time for dinner, and also buy your tickets in advance. It's probably better if you do that. But
that would be a dreamy though Valentine's Day. Honestly,
Yeah,
like that would be so dreamy. Like, I mean, that's not what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. There's a Chihuahua with my name on it for Valentine's Day.
Isn't it on a Wednesday or something?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll probably be home crying.
No, you won't. We'll probably be hanging out, drinking some more of this.
We'll be at somewhere. Yeah.
Do we want to?
You can. Yeah.
Should
You want to open it? I'll finish this.
Okay. All right.
But you need to keep talking while you're opening because I'm going to be drinking.
Okay. So while she's drinking, we are going to be opening now the Lagunitas Cappuccino Stout.
Hi, Chris.
Which Lagunitas is one of my most favorite breweries. And again, I don't really drink beer, so when I do, it's kind of a big deal. Like it's a special treat.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I fell in love with Lagunitas through my very good pal, Mike Strow. If you're watching Mike Strow, you know we love you.
I love you.
You know we love you, Mike Strow.
He's also in bands.
Listen, I mean, I have done so many things with Mike Strow. Like, I mean, we're blazing that trail as often and as hard as we can. We're always trying to like make something happen. Yeah. He's totally, I'm going to build the clubhouse and save the club and save the team. He's that guy, which I love him for because we're very well matched that way. I feel like we're very in tune that way. Anyway, so his
that was
band,
super cute on camera, right? Me chugging this beer.
Chug-a-luck, chug-a-luck. So Mike Strow from The Fortunate Few and the Evil Arrows and I don't even know, like a bunch of other bands. But anyway, he was sponsored. The Fortunate Few was sponsored by Lagunitas. And so I had the very good opportunity to go to where they brew this wonderful beer in Petaluma, California. If you're not familiar with Petaluma, Petaluma is basically beer, cows, cheese, and ocean. I think that's all there is in Petaluma. But Lagunitas is there. So Lagunitas, they have a wonderful facility. If you have never been to Petaluma, and if you want to check out the Northern California coast, it's a wonderful, sleepy little town. And look at that, gorge. But it's a really nice.
This is the difference between a good pour and a not so good
she's
pour.
better than me. Like always proving.
I'm a professional.
Professional. Look it up. Cheers. Oh my God! Now this is my favorite because this is how I roll right here.
Oh, that's nice.
That's my favorite.
It tastes like cappuccino,
coffee, and chocolate and beer.
So this is limited release. They do sell it at Traders right now if you want to get it in this size bottle. I'm not sure like how long it's going to be out. They do have a regular stout, but I thought this would be kind of interesting to try.
I always like those beers, though, that are kind of infused with things, like whether it's chocolate or coffee, or I had one time that was like a spiced chocolate, like with cinnamon, and it was very delicious. But anyway, getting back to Lagunitas in Petaluma.
This is like 9.1%.
It's just going to get more interesting, guys. It's just going to get more interesting. But so the Lagunitas, if you go to where they have live shows, that's where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
They have live
Mhm.
music during the summertime when the weather is nice.
Cow's beer and
Live music at Lagunitas. But so story about Lagunitas, like when I went there with Mike and some other people that we won't talk about. But we went and we had a really fantastic time, and we got to tour the facility because this band was sponsored by Lagunitas. So we got to like have like the kind of super secret VIP tour.
Oh, cool.
And we got to like go check out some beers that weren't out yet. We got to like, you know, go into the secret tasting room. It was very awesome. It was such a cool experience. But I had a beer there that with, you know who knows this? Billy Wilson. If you're watching this, Billy Wilson, you know, you were there. It was like taking acid, maybe. It was like so strong.
I wouldn't know because I've never done that.
It was, well, me neither, but I feel like if there was a beer that was acid, it was at Lagunitas, and it was a secret beer that they hadn't released yet, but it was very potent and strong, and like, it was like, ooh, very almost psychedelic, very fitting with the area, with the NorCal.
Okay.
It was fun though. So yeah, definitely if you're in the hood, if you're around, or you want to take a road trip and do the North Coast, check out Lagunitas.
I've not been there, but I started drinking their IPA, and then they had a couple of other beers that I kind of like, a little lighter. But I always love their packaging
stuff, and they do
their packaging is amazing.
Yeah, they do.
But I've not been out to the Lagunitas brewery, so someday.
Music Hall
Yeah.
Summer. Music
Yeah.
Hall Summer, like I think,
Yeah.
I want to say a couple times a week.
Someday.
Fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah. So the stout is really delicious, though. I don't love a stout, but this one's really nice.
It tastes like coffee.
It's delicious.
It's really good. But I love coffee and beer, so together, it's very delish. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm trying to like read. I need better eyes. I can't read what.
Who's on there?
That's
right now?
Chris right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hi.
We need to get our stuff together.
If you guys could see the behind the scenes of this whole situation,
you would laugh.
where
your
we have like
asses
stuff
off.
propped up on cookbooks and wine glasses. It's a very fancy studio.
Yes, it is.
Shut up.
Yes.
We're very fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
so.
if you saw it, you would laugh your ass off. Maybe someday we'll like do a thing where we like go around and like show people.
Oh, we could do that.
We could.
Yeah.
Show what's going on besides, you know, this, you know.
So I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Shauna and I are kind of sporting like a red, white, and blue theme
The
thing.
Patriots.
Yeah. So
Listen, I don't watch sports ball, but I'm like, what? Red, white, and blue. I'm doing it. I'll wear it.
I
love
don't
it.
either watch whatever's going on later on, but my friend Tommy is a Patriots fan, so
Oh, shout out to Tommy. then.
Tommy.
This one's for
Tommy
you,
O'Brien.
Tommy.
Yeah, that's Diana's
Husband
husband.
person.
Yeah, well, I
Wait a minute, okay. Listen, somebody needs to clear this up. Look, I'm gonna get all up
His
close
name
and
is-
personal. Tommy, because I call him Lael. Am I wrong?
His name, he goes by Lael, but his name is Tommy.
This makes no sense.
His dad is Tom. So no one wants to be named after their parent, I guess. So he goes by his
Tommy.
middle name. But he's like,
I feel like Lael O'Brien is very like Irish. So is it like in an attempt to not be so?
no,
Irish?
he loves his Irishness.
Okay.
I mean, he's like Boston Irish. I don't know if there's a
Woohoo.
difference, because I think like there's a lot of
All I
Irish
know is
people
they
in
know how to party.
Massachusetts.
I do know that.
He does know
Yeah.
how to party.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm. Yep.
Yes. He took me, Diana and Lael, Tommy, took me to my first Preakness. Preakness, is that what it's called
Did
with the
you just say
horses?
Prickness?
Preakness. Preakness?
Prick?
No.
I don't know what
See,
you're talking about.
We need to cut her off. Anyway, it's like, where you, it's like before the.
Oh, the horse thing.
Yeah, the horse thing.
Okay.
What is that thing, people? What is that? The horse.
Chime in. The horse
Oh.
thing. Prickness.
Preakness? I don't know. Whatever.
We had to go
Random.
see a guy about a horse.
But
or
we
a
got
horse about
to,
a
we had
guy.
brunch. We watched it at a bar, and it was fun. We had big hats and like gloves and pearls, and we were like having like wonderful like cocktails, that you get in the South. I think
Like
we had
tulip?
just
delish.
random stuff. Yeah, it was really fun.
So yummy.
So that'll be like my new thing, I guess, every year with them because it was really
cool.
fun. But anyway, enough about me.
About prickness.
The Preakness. I don't know. I can't read. I'm sorry, Chris. I can't read what you're saying.
It's because, the camera is propped on a glass, on a can, on a cookbook.
Yes, it's all like
some people
that.
will be fancy. We're just not fancy yet.
So today is Sacramento Western Swing Society dance.
We talked about that a little bit last week, but
yeah,
it's again just a really super great opportunity to see some of the old players and some of the old dancers.
It's happening today. It starts at 1. I think it starts at 1 or 1:30. I can't even remember. It goes to like 5.
Yeah.
I would be out there. I need to kind of like change my schedule, I think, if we're going to do this podcast. Because I need to support because I am a member. So it's $20. It's $15 for one person, $20 for 2 people. So I am a member. You get a little bit of a discount at the door. It's $8 if you're not a member to come in and dance, and $5 if you are a member. They do sell some drinks. The bartender there is amazing, and she makes a great spicy Bloody Mary. And
it's all about the Bloody Mary.
Yes.
Wait until we do our Bloody Mary edition. We're gonna. We're gonna like tour all of.
We might have to have like one of our bartender friends come.
We can get Haley
and Haley or Desi.
Oh yeah, Desi.
To make
Desi though makes a good Mai Tai.
Yeah, we might have to be like I don't know, because I'm a reality TV junkie. I love all the housewives. Well, not all of them. Beverly Hills and Orange County I watch. And this is so random. Don't judge. But anyway, there's a show after that, and the guy has a bartender, and I love it. Tilt it more.
Oh.
So he has a special cocktail, and he has a bartender. So eventually, maybe we may get to that point where we have a random, like one of our friends, like a guest bartender.
Well, and that brings us to, this is only our second.
Yeah.
This is our second cast, our second whatever. So if you have ideas, if you want your product featured, if you have, some kind of booze that you would like us to drink, or, a band you want us to talk about, we are so open to your ideas and your input.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody kind of, sticking with us while we kind of work out the bumps and get better, hopefully, for you. But if you would like to contribute that way, we have an email, and it's winewomenandsonggals@gmail.com. And like I said, send your input, send your ideas. We would love to hear from you and to have that feedback. So
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. And also, on Instagram too, you can always private message us or, tag us and stuff that you think that we'd be interested in. We would love to hear from you for sure.
She will probably be answering more than me because I'm so not computer savvy at all.
We're working on it.
Pen in my hand.
She pours beers. I
pour beers like an amazing person.
And I answer emails. Whatever.
So, oh my God, I feel like what else? God, there's so much, and I feel like we're missing so much.
There probably is some things that we're missing, but the plan is right now, just kind of getting back to what we're doing, is we're looking to do a weekly cast. And you know what? Let us again know your feedback. Do you like it weekly? Do you feel like the content is pertinent and important and helpful to you?
Do you like to just have a giggle?
Because we're good to we're good to giggle with and at. You can, and it's
have a laugh, people.
I mean, life's too short to not, right? Drink beer and giggle it up. I mean, it's all good. But we want to do this every week. We want to talk about everything that's kind of happening and things that are coming up and things that inspire us and make us happy, and of course to feature these really amazing local brands. But if you have ideas, if you have input, we definitely want to hear from you. And let us know, how could we improve and make it better for you? I mean, I think later on, and this isn't for the guys out there, maybe it is, but we will want to talk a little bit about, if you have questions or whatever, you can ask us, but what we're wearing, which brands, not all of us can do vintage clothes, but there's a lot of good repro out there. We're crazy with our lashes and the lips,
different red lipsticks. We'll always have something. So if anyone wants to like say, hey, what are you wearing? We're happy to answer.
Absolutely.
Kinda.
Well, we want to be involved with everybody, the fans, the musicians,
Yep.
And definitely the brands as well, because I feel like this is what we're involved with. It's like a whole community. So we want to reflect that as much as possible, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Next time we'll put the camera down more.
I know. I feel like this whole cast, I was like over here. Anyway, check out my shoulder.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
So if you wanted like giggle about us, like we're good. We're whatever. We don't care.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't care.
You'll never meet two more resilient bitches on the planet.
Zero
F's given. But we're here for a good time.
Yeah, and we are. You're absolutely
You know what?
right.
Music, shows, booze, shopping, clothes, hair. It's all about having a good time.
Yeah.
You should be having a good time. We go to shows, so you don't have to, but you should get off the couch and come to a show.
I mean,
have fun with us.
Like I go to work tired a lot, but it's okay because you know what? I'm living. I'm listening to life.
Your best life.
Yay! Living my best life.
Yeah. Yay. Yeah.
So, what else? Oh, okay. So again, let's just talk about Viva is coming up.
True. In
so,
April. This bitch is going to Europe, but
I'm gonna try to go to Viva still if someone wants to let me sleep on their floor.
Talking to you, Faustine. Talking to you, Burnout Betties.
Or someone that stayed at the Orleans because I'm really.
You just go crash with Eric.
Or I can go and just not sleep because I was thinking of going Friday and Saturday. I could just continue and change in the bathroom.
Right?
Is it gross if you don't shower? I don't know.
They make like wet naps for that, right? You can just like take some towelettes and shit, right?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, like.
So, this is exciting. So John Waters is going to be at Viva this year.
What?
He is. What is he hosting here?
Oh, the burlesque, right?
Yeah, he's hosting the burlesque.
This is not the first time, right? He's done this before, yeah.
No, maybe
correct people. Correct
in
us.
the 10 years that I've been going because I haven't gone all of the years. I was getting married on the first one.
Look people. Like at the burlesque thing, right? He's done this before. Am I dreaming? Maybe I just dreamt it all up. I don't know. But this looks so fun. So showcase competition. Audrey Deluxe's burlesque bingo. Yeah, I believe this is like a regular thing.
No, the burlesque bingo is a regular thing.
But with him, I believe.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, I'm wrong. Sorry. So sorry. That looks like fun.
I've gone. You've not gone. Stop it.
Okay, well, true story. That looks like fun.
So, well, that's exciting. And he does what does he do here in Oakland?
Burger Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Burger.
When is that?
God. Now I don't remember. It's in the summer though,
June or something.
I think it's later summer. I think.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll have that information later.
Beers,
it's like the music is it's everything, right? Indie, rock,
garage.
Like it's a good
Burger Records. So it's like Hexters talking to you, Ryan.
Yay,
where's Ryan at?
We missed it. It was like. Yesterday.
That blows. Sorry, Ryan.
Ryan and Rory. We wanted to go to that show so hard.
Shout out to Rory. Talking to you, Rory. I just got a message that he's got a new act together.
Yeah, he's doing like an outlaw country.
No.
Oh, it's something different? Because last time I talked to him, it was outlaw country.
No, he told me.
God damn.
I know. He's doing like a more rockabilly, true to his roots kind of a deal.
What?
I know.
Is he cutting that hair? I don't know what's like all the guys with the long hair. Look, I actually this weekend, Diana's bass player, Shadalak, he was growing his hair out. It was like long and he wore a hat and it was kind of flipped up. It was about this long, as long as mine is sitting. And I was like, what's going on with your hair? That's not good. He does have nice thick hair though. But he cut it this weekend or this last week. And the bass player from the Roa Brothers. And the same night, I got to see two shining stars with beautiful haircuts.
Listen, I like the well-groomed. I do. And I know she really does. She looks the clean shaven and the short hair. But grow grow your shit. Let your freak flag fly.
But I do,
the hair,
like,
the beard. I
Jimmy
love all that.
Dale was growing his hair out. I think he still is. And, fangirl, I love Jimmy Dale. And I'm okay with that. And he's still like, he pulls it together. I'm not judging. I used to love hair farmers back in the 90s, but
I just look, if you have a put together look, whatever it is, if you're a hair farmer, if you're like a rockabilly cat, you're all greasy. If you're like, whatever you are, whatever you got going on, like if you're true to your style and you're like 100% and you're committed, that's hot. That's sexy. That's like, I like that.
hot and sexy.
Hot and sexy.
Mhm.
Okay, I pulled it up. Burger Boogaloo. It is hosted by John Waters, of course, the aforementioned John Waters. The 2019 lineup includes Jesus and Mary Chain. What's that going to be about?
Wow,
What's that going to be like? Scientists, the Dead Boys. Shannon and the Clams.
We love Ricky.
Yes, we do. Sheer Mag, Emil and the Sniffers, Billy Childish, guys.
Wow.
Phantom Surfers, Jane County, and the Electric Chairs. I didn't even know Jane County was still doing anything. That's exciting.
Sometimes people come out and like.
Nikki Corvette, Derv Gordon of the Equals. Ooh, that's going to be a good show. That's going to be really good. Let's see about this. So yeah, Burger Boogaloo. It's the 10-year anniversary. There's look, you can look it up. Burger Boogaloo. No,
You can't really see
you
it.
can't
But
see shit. It was a good thought I
can
had.
you spell it? Like if people don't know and they just
BOOGALOO. Check it out though. And it's Mosswood Park, Oakland is where it is.
Yeah. So anyway, we got off track because of John Waters.
July 6th and 7th. I said
Okay,
August,
awesome.
you said June. We were both wrong.
Oh, God.
July, guys.
July
6th
in
and 7th.
Oakland.
Mosswood
that's
Park in
not
Oakland.
okay. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay then. But we super got off track because we were talking about Viva Las Vegas, and John Waters got us all excited.
That's true. We got all just,
we love the John Waters.
We do.
So, I kind of printed something off my email, and some of the bands that are going to be out there. Well, first of all, the Delta Bombers and the Reverend Horton Heat are doing the car show. Wanda Jackson and Linda Gale Lewis and the Hillbilly Moon Explosion. That's going to be a great, even if you don't go to the whole weekend, the car show is always a good.
Getting back to your whole, is that what we're doing? We're doing the car show this year?
Maybe if I can't go Friday.
Because she's going to Europe.
Yeah, because I'm going to Europe the weekend.
Hashtag spoiled.
Yeah. Paris, people, Paris.
Yay.
Paris in spring.
Yes.
So the car show was a really great, fun day. I mean, the cars are amazing. The show this year's lineup is going to be amazing. It's always amazing, but I mean, I feel like, the Delta Bombers, Wanda Jackson, the Reverend, Hillbilly Moon Explosion. It's not like they roll through town, all the time. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
That'll be good. And then
that whole burlesque show too, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Weekend,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, good times.
And I think I think it's once or twice during the weekend. So, and then they have a few bands, but I'd like to shout out to this band from Canada.
Corey, it's your guys.
Peter and the Wolves.
Peter and the Wolves
are coming.
Yeah.
And I think that'll
exciting.
Be like super exciting and fun.
They're a great band. If you haven't seen them, they're very good. I've only seen videos. I haven't seen them live, but they're very good, and they come highly recommended from Corey Bolton.
Yes, we love them. I love him.
Yeah.
I follow him on Insta, and
fun.
He's amazing. And then there is what is the date? Why can't I find the date on this? The Western Swing Out. It happens the week.
Spring, right?
What is the weekend? The 3-day weekend.
Oh, Memorial Weekend.
Yeah.
Memorial Weekend?
Yeah. So there are tickets for sale right now.
Western Swing Out 2019. This is their second year, right?
Yes.
So it's
third year.
Third year. Sorry. So bands, cars, and Western Swing, right?
It's mostly focused on a little bit more of the bands. They do it. It's pretty small right now. It's in Tehachapi.
Historic, beautiful
like,
little town.
yeah, downtown is amazing. It's so beautiful. The drive is a little bit crazy if you do it by yourself for the first time ever and you're rushing to go see one specific person, but then you get a treat and see more.
Ooh la la.
Anyway, and it is cold. I mean,
dress accordingly.
Yeah, you bring a
Little
heavy
desert,
jacket.
right?
Yeah,
So,
it is.
yeah,
It gets
yeah.
really, really cold. But they have discounted tickets right now. I think they're almost at the end of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it might have already expired,
It
but
might
you know
have.
what? The higher ticket price, $159, is still a good deal.
Yeah, it's for
Still
3
a good deal.
days.
Yeah, still a good deal.
Yeah, it's still a good deal.
Mhm.
The people at the VFW Hall, the bartenders are amazing. They're fun. They love to see everybody. So, you know, if
And
you
that's
do go
another
out there,
event
make
that's
sure
like-
you
it's
tip.
It's like a step in time too. Like you can wear your finest and really dress up, and
Yeah.
that's always fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So I just wanted to put that out there. And then again, I don't have the dates again for the Baja Bop, but
October something. Save the
Yeah.
date. October. Listen, just shut
It's
it
in
down. The month of
October.
October, we're all going to be on a boat with some rockabilly. And it's
yeah,
gonna be a good time.
and Wayne the Train is headlining.
The headliner, yeah. And he is. I mean, the new record he did is so good, and
Yeah.
he's a good performer. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
We like that. And what was this one? Is that over?
Car
Oh, this is
show.
Tashkee.
Okay.
This is still
Part of
Tashkee.
the-
So they do
okay.
have a little car show.
Classic car show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be really fun.
See, we're super random. Oh, but let's see. Oh, this is what's going on at the car show
Eddie?
on.
That's old. Is that old?
No, look, 2019. So
What's
Larry
Eddie?
Collins of the
Oh,
Collins
fun.
kids this year.
Yeah.
The Rockin' Rebels.
Oh, and Josh Prime. again.
Yeah. Oh, and Eddie.
Mhm.
Oh, damn it. Oh,
Oh,
am I
we
going to
gotta-
be in
Oh,
trouble?
yeah,
Wait,
the Rockin' Rebels.
like that's what I just said. See, I need to make.
That's
well,
a dreamy
just need to-
lineup. That's dreamy.
That is a dreamy lineup.
Hey, good job, you
Wow,
guys.
that's for the car show. And what day is it? That's the Sunday. So I could take the Monday off. We can just go. Car
We're
show.
going.
We're going the whole weekend. We'll see.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
we're going.
I am random and I don't always buy my tickets way in advance. So
That's awesome.
that'll be good. Yeah, that's exciting.
Here, show the flyer. Look how cute.
Oh.
Look.
Yeah.
We like a
can see
visual.
it.
We don't have enough visuals. I mean, I feel like that's a good visual. So
Yes.
check it out. Go Western Swing Out. We're all going.
Yes.
We're all going. Get in
Oh.
the car.
Oh, and then I wanted to say in April, it's not in Sacramento, but Pokey LaForge is playing in Berkeley at the Freight and Salvage.
I have never been there. Yeah.
Coffee house.
Yeah.
So that's
In Berkeley.
April 4th in Berkeley. We love Berkeley.
Fun. Look, Jesus and Mary Chain, is that so? They're doing more than one show.
Yeah.
If that's the same
They're playing in
vicinity as the
Oakland
Burger Boogaloo.
at
Yeah.
Mosswood Park, July 6th.
That's the
Is that the
Burger
same?
Boogaloo.
That
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah. We're there. We're so there.
And Billy Idol is back in around this area in San Francisco at the Palace of the Fine Arts on March 8th.
Fun.
So that'll be exciting. We all love, a little bit of good Billy,
Yes.
Okay, so what are we? What are we?
We're
doing?
wrapping it. We're
Are we wrapping it
people.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have more stuff for
Join us
you
next
next
week.
time, and let us know. Do you think, we want to do this maybe 3 times a month,
Twice a month, once
twice
a
a
month,
month?
every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, give us your feedback.
Yeah, we
your
want to know
input.
your
We wanna
feedback. And
know.
again, like if you have any information, if you have a brand you'd like featured, if you have any shows that are coming up, you're a band you'd like to be featured on here, you want to do an interview, like let us know.
We're trying to figure out how to get music in the background. Like if we're gonna show you a record, we kind of might want to.
I would love to have a
play
band
some
set
of
up
that.
right here. Like
You're so
a
funny.
2-piece, a 3-piece.
Yes.
What you got? What you got?
Yes.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
But yeah, so send that to Wine Women and Song Gals.
Yeah, and if
at
you want us
Gmail.
to drink one of your favorite like wines, beers, cocktails,
Yeah, holler.
we would love to just know what's local in
Yeah, regional, local
Yeah.
to California. I mean, preferably Sacramento, but outlying areas, Folsom,
absolutely.
Grass Valley, whatever you
Yeah.
got, whatever's nearby. So
absolutely.
let us know.
Okay, people.
I think we're signing
I
off.
think we're signing off. Thank you for
Happy Super Bowl.
yes, thank you for seeing us today.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Yes.